You buy a V8, it should be a V8, in my opinion, right? If you want a 4-cylinder, you'll go buy a 4-cylinder, right? I mean, that's what I would think. Anyway.
Yeah, swaps and stuff, rims big as monster trucks, wide harnesses, yeah boy we stock them up. Hit subscribe so you know you stay in the loop. Hit the bell, new videos coming soon.
See that Baja Special? Silverado. I call it the Baja Special. Uh-oh. Good looking truck. No rust. And that's rare for a Chevrolet. Clean interior. Clean interior. But we only have one slight problem. We back, y'all. We back. Swap some stuff. Garage. I like the Baja look. It looks high. But if you listen closely, that sounds like a little lifter action. So, pull out the old HP to the tuners and see if we got a DoD delete turned off on it. And even if it don't, we're gonna go in and do a little bit of investigating, because it does have the webbing. You look in down in the, underneath the intake, you see that webbing? That's a VLOM. It has the VLOM, so which means that this is a DoD engine. And you know what they're notorious for, don't you? Dropping lifters. Sad day. The sad day about this thing is there ain't no miles on this truck. There ain't no miles on this truck, man. None. 101. Could you imagine that? 101,000 with, and the tickety tick from the lifter tick. Let's go get this laptop and see what we can do. All right, y'all. There's the corporate right there. DoD enabled. Well, it's hot. We're going to take care of that. A little deeper. We're going to dig into this a little deeper. Just a little bit deeper. A little bit deeper, y'all. See that? Timing cover set there. Doing away with that VLOM. Doing away with that, not VLOM, but the AFM. Do away with that AFM. Once again, camshaft. That nice shiny billet cover. To do away with that AFM VLOM nonsense. And these wasps think they're gonna come over here and build their nest back. They're wrong. Yes, my fly swatter has a sunflower on it. head bolts. Head bolts. Lifter trays. LS7, or is it 11? Yeah, LS7 lifters. Lifter trays, LS7 lifters. And not sure why they gave me 2 of these. I only needed 1. Water pump gaskets, crank bolt, cam cover plate, that wing, and what is this? Cam gear. Single bolt cam for cam gear. Now, this has to be a single bolt cam, or otherwise none of what we got is going to work. I mean, it has to be a single bolt cam. BTR single bolt cam, and it is this is a stock 5.3 cam. Stock, no nothing fancy. Stock. So everything is everything, y'all. Everything is everything. I gotta go pick up an oil pump. And that should be it. My girdle for my oil pump should be in tomorrow. Oil pump, those 2 things there, then we in there. Yes. My got him. All right, y'all. We're gonna film as much of this as I can. As much as I can. You dig? That's exactly what I'm gonna do, is film as much as I can. What's happening here, y'all? Only sad part about like working on lifted trucks or not being able to reach, like this setup here. I'm gonna have to bring my old trusty tire back out, stand on it to get above all this stuff. This here is no big deal. I'm trying to determine whether or not somebody's been in here or not. That right there shouldn't have happened. That should have been on a little prong there, but it wasn't. Yeah, somebody's been on this thing. Somebody's been under the hood. It's supposed to be on a bracket. That's supposed to be on a bracket. They've got the transmission dipstick wrapped with something, which ain't no big deal. I mean, it's all good. But I'm just looking and I'm like, some of this stuff has been touched. Some of it's been touched. Not a lot, but some. Like the throttle body, there's a little lock that keeps the throttle body locked in. It's off. So it just tells me somebody's been under the hood. See where I'm up against right here. battery don't come off. There it is. Alright. That's what I was going to do right there. Let's get that off there. So we got to, how this is going to play out. To do a DoD delete. Of course, it's done with the battery. Remove the two things that I removed. If you notice this, it's supposed to be over there and it's not. Intake will be next, or alternator. I'm gonna do alternator next, then intake, because this seems to get in the way. We're missing an alternator bolt to be exact. As a matter of fact, you see that? Alternator bolt is missing. So, and unplug a bunch of stuff, man. Unplug a bunch of stuff. Radiator has to come out. Fans have to come out. Water pump has to come out. The alternator bracket does not. I take it, move it to the side. So that's a plus. That's a plus. We're gonna have some coolant. That injector there, that just came off. That first one came off way too easy. I really don't want to be sitting in it come later. Undo ground, fans, all kind of stuff. There's a lot going on. It is, but it ain't. Making a little headway. We got the valve. Ooh, I'll put an insert of what's going on with this one right here, which don't make sense. It don't, because your DoD cylinders are this one, and them two back there, and these two right here. Why this one was loose as a goose, I don't know if the cams wore right there or what, but I mean it was. I'll put it in here. So where we got the water pump off, intake off, valve covers off, electric fans out. We got mud daubers everywhere. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and pull this out of the way. Get the radiator out. Rotate everything to top dead center. Get these exhaust manifold bolts and spark plugs out. We'll do spark plugs, then exhaust manifolds, and then rockers, and then head bolt. So, remember, I said I was going to show y'all what was going on. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. while it was tapping. That's not good. That is not good. We're going to have to dig way deeper into this engine. Way deeper. A lot deeper. A lot deeper. Oh, we on the Baja. We on the Baja. Y'all see why I call it the Baja. Yeah, man. Something crazy going on there, man. Uh-oh. I'm about to get some more light on this. I'm about to get some more light on this for y'all. Get some more light. See what we got here. What in the world is happening here? Man, look at that. We got both heads off. All the lifters out. And I'm going to throw some rags over it. We throw some rags over this. Nothing gets down in there. More than likely it'll be a bug. They crazy over here right now. As you see right there on the top. Right there on the top is your DoD lifter. Garbage. Trash. Standard lifter. In this case ain't been so good either. Because one of those are broke. Don't know how, but it was broke. We're going to do away with this VLOM cover. Doing away with that. And we're doing away with this VVT. We're going back with just standard V8, like the way Chevrolet should have kept everything. A V8. You buy a V8, it should be a V8, in my opinion, right? If you want a 4-cylinder, you'll go buy a 4-cylinder, right? I mean, that's what I would think. Anyway, we're going to do that. Put a oil pump in it. And standard cam, nothing crazy. It's just going to be a stock 5.3 cam. So we'll have the V8 mode at all times on this Baja, what I call Baja Silverado. Like I said, and I want to say that, I want to say this head's been off before. There's signs, lots of signs telling me that this head right here has been off before. Not so much that one, but this one for sure. It has been off. Head gaskets, bolts, all that's telling me that this stuff has been off before. But this is the process that has to happen to do a DoD delete. I mean, we actually have to go a little further. We have to pull this timing cover off. We have to pull the dampener off. We have to pull the cam out. We have to get it at top dead center. And, you know, put a new cam in. Tensioner. We're doing away with tensioner. We're going to see what the tensioner looks like. But more than likely, we're going to change that tensioner as well. And, yeah. This is what has to happen, man. This is what has to happen. This is a grueling process. Wouldn't be so bad if that firewall there went back another 3 inches and that firewall over there went back another 3 inches. It wouldn't be that bad then, man. I mean, it wouldn't be bad at all. But because how tight the oops, I'm standing on my cat, y'all, my bad. Oops. And how tight the firewall is on some of these head bolts back there and getting spark plugs in kind of sucks. Kind of sucks. But hey, we're going to get it, y'all. We're going to get it. Right? Right? I believe so. Hit that like, hit that subscribe for this Baja 101,000, no rust Silverado. Hey, we're going to come back too, man. We're going to come back when we get to the other stages of doing this. And the other stages are, like I said, dampener off, cover off, top dead center, which it looks like we already are, but I want to verify that through the timing gears. We're going to change the timing gear, change the timing cover, and rock and roll, baby, rock and roll. Y'all will see that.
A few moments later.
All right, timing cover's off. See my lovely wife over there? She doing a thing. Y'all need a haircut. Need some dreads. Need a braid. Need some braid. Oh, y'all don't see her. But she's there.
I wave. They see the bottom of my hand.
But she's doing the thing. We got the cam coming out, y'all. We got the cam coming out. I do not like that sound. I'm curious to what this number 3 lobe looks like, because the one with the broken lift, oh, it's nasty. I'm gonna show it to y'all. You can see the one that had all the misfires. You go see it. Other than that, all the others, there's a little bit of ugliness going on here. We're gonna definitely spray some. We're definitely gonna spray some lubricant on it when we put the new one in. But here is number 3. Let me show y'all. Right there. See where my thumb is? It's ugly nasty. Ugly nasty. And that's the one that had the broken lifter. We've got it out. Going back in with the BTR, y'all. Going back in with the BTR. Single bolt 5.3 cam, y'all. You know what they say? Don't look at the cam bearings. Hey, they look great. From what I'm seeing right here, they look good. And what I need y'all to do is, I'm gonna put a link in the description of a read about the cam bearings. Y'all need to read this. You really do. For those that are scared of cam bearings and this, that, and the other, you need to read it. They say don't look, but I'm looking anyway. And they look good. Just saving 2 to 3 gallons of gas. But here's the cam gear. 4-pole. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you see it, you see how wide it is? And you remember that timing cover, how it protruded out? It's because of this. That's why this stuck out so much. Right here, you can see most of them are flat right there. And the next one that we're putting on is going to be flat, because we're doing away with that. We are doing away with that, but I want to get the cam jumping in here, get some lubricant on it. BTR cam, of course. Place. And then it's got a nub on it. We'll rotate the nub to number 3. Like that. I think I might go ahead and put the new cam cover plate on it. It's not going to hurt it any. Go ahead and put that on. And then the rest of what we're doing is oil pump and reverse everything. We'll reverse everything. We'll get this oil pump out. And it's a must that we use a piece of fishing string with the oil pump. And some needle nose pliers. And pray. Batwing style tensioner. Oil pump has to come out to put that in. And then here's our brand new, I call it a cam cover plate. It's called a cam retainer plate. You want to change this because this orange gasket, they'll be flat. The other one was flat. I put a little bit of Loctite on them. Not no extra strength stuff. You never know. Okay. A little bit on this one. As y'all can see, I got all the needle nose pliers. I got all these little bitty things in here to try to get this bolt out. I got it loose. So as you can see, I don't know if y'all can't see none of that. Hold on. Hold on. Let me get this right there. All right, let's see. All right, as you can see, the oil pump is loose, right? See it? The one bolt, I don't know why Chevrolet did that. There was another spot on this side of the engine they could have done all this with, but they didn't. So I gotta take the next 30 to 40 minutes or less trying to get that one bolt out and not drop it in the oil pan. Y'all had to pull out the inspection camera to get that bolt out. It made things easier. Inspection camera with a flashlight made so much easier. So let's see what this O-ring look like. It don't look smushed or nothing, but it does look black right there. Let's see. Oh, 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 oh. Dry. We're gonna put a new oil pumping in. New oil pump in. Clean all this up. Pull this off. Right? I have to pull this off. Because guess what? The tension's coming off. Out of there. Out of there. And see how this tension will work is, this is plastic. Once I pull this, got an Allen wrench in here. I pull this Allen wrench right here, and then it's spring loaded down here, and it puts tension on the chain. That's how that works. We're not using it no more. If you look at it, see that's a pole, that's a pole, 2, 2. That's what we got. So what we gotta do is, this little dude right here, at 3 o'clock, and that's where we're at right now. Random cam gear. 4-pole, brand new bolt. So then this all should just go line right up like so. I'm gonna put a little Loctite on this. The 3 o'clock we're at, ain't we? My flashlight and double check. That's 3 o'clock. Going with that milling, brand new milling. Oil pump. As you can see right here. Okay. Y'all remember earlier, we were talking about that other timing cover. See how thin that one is? It don't have that bulging, protruding piece. It's because this is for this. This is for this, so all right, timing cover is on. We don't have it super tight because we need to tighten it up once we get the dampener on. So we don't have it super tight. We'll tighten that all up once we get the dampener on. Next, lifter trays, both sides. But before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and try to clean these heads up a little bit. Ain't a whole lot on them. Ain't a whole lot on them, which is good. I like that. Believe it or not, man, this didn't have any dowel pins in it right here. No dowel pins that lines up the head with the block. There was none in there. Dowel rods, dowel pins, whatever you want to call them. Was none. Let me go get a razor blade. Put a little lubricant on them. Brand new lifters, brand new lifter trays. Alright, y'all. Done moved the head on y'all, man. Done moved the head on y'all. I got Both heads on, both the bolts in. They're not torqued. We will torque them. Head gaskets, heads cleaned. Surfaces are cleaned. And next we'll be torquing down the heads. And once I torque down the heads, I'm going to go ahead and pull out this VLOM cover, change the VLOM cover. Might do that on camera. When you look down in there, you'll see the new cam with some grease. That's what this dude looks like inside there. Nothing but nastiness. Nothing but nastiness. Sun done came up on me, yo. The sun done came up on me. I ran into a couple issues. One, mounting up the bolts for the manifold. Two, crank pulley's not on. Dampener's not on. As you can see, we heating him up. Anytime you add heat to metal, guess what happens? It expands. All right, y'all. First fire. I guess it probably gonna run right. We ain't winning HP tuners and done our thing yet, but I'm looking for that oil pressure. That's what I'm looking for. So let's go inside here. We gotta still do the thing with the laptop, which we haven't done yet. Like I said, it may not even start. Uh-oh. Let's tighten the battery up first. Okay, battery is tight. Let's see it again. And the breather's not hooked up again, so, you know, it may not even run, y'all. We don't know. Let's yeah. Let's get this HP tuners jumping. Y'all hear Baja? Y'all don't hear Baja ticking no more, do you? Y'all don't hear Baja ticking no more, do you? No more tickety tick. No more tickety tick for the Baja. What I do have, a broken spark plug. I can hear it. I can hear it. No more tickety tick. It's a nice truck, man. Nice truck. No more tickety tick. Z71 off-road, they say. Got a, I want to say a 3-inch lift. No more tickety tick. I'm going to change these plugs, I think, man. One of these bad boys is broken. You can hear it. I can hear it like snapping. You can hear it. Y'all hear it? Listen. Yo, back together. Back together, DoD. DoD is D-O-N-E. DoD is D-O-N-E. Alright. Alright, y'all, we out in the Baja. Test driving Baja. Want to verify some things, you know what I mean? See how she do, man. I call it Baja. Y'all know why. Got the lights on front. Bumper gone. First thing we're gonna do is go get a gas.